Yo, what it do? Yizs on the mic, and I'm going to start this off by getting all the little things that you want to know out of the way. So the gameplay in the background, as you can probably see by the title, it is the world's most kills on Kill Confirmed. It is on the map Precinct. It also includes a double deatomizer, and that is by my boy Bunny. The amount of kills, 138. I'm pretty sure it'll be in the description anyway, because I'm not 100% on this. And we don't tend to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I kind of feel like it has to be done. But I'm going to give a little shout out at the beginning of this video to my boy Rozay. Rozay is not in Imperium, he's not in any of this, but he has been killing it on YouTube recently with all his long streams and all that. If you want someone to watch streams and all that, watch Rozay streams. The man's killing it, you know what I mean? He's been getting like fucking, God, I don't know how many average subscribers a day. It's got to be like, I mean, he's nearing, I think he's nearing 500 subs. Or he's like 8. I don't know, but he's basically been getting loads of subscribers, okay, because he's just been killing it. The grind's finally paying off. Yeah, so here's a link, will be in the description if you want to drop him a sub, go ahead. He's not asked me to do this, this is just purely because I feel like this, you know, this guy deserves it. So, basically, we've got a topic for this video. We're going to do a little story time with Yizs. This is going to be a story from, God, it's got to be a month ago now. I was going to say this on the PT channel, but it never really worked out, and sort of, you know, I thought why not now, because we happen to have a longish gameplay and it kind of works out. So basically this gameplay is, this story, I'll start from the beginning, okay? So basically I work on a building site that's about, let's say, do I cycle? I don't drive yet, got, you know, driving test soon, wink wink, but I cycle, and it's about if I'm going fast, 20-minute 15-20 minute cycle, so it's not too bad. And I'm cycling home from work, normal day, and it's not really a normal day. I stopped off so I could grab a few games. It was bullshit. I was getting Borderlands 1, 2 and 3. I got it to play with someone, and Briz PT. I got it to play with Briz PT. I got myself a nice new controller and everything. I was doing good. Bought myself some new shoes and everything. I was hyped. And obviously everything didn't fit in my backpack because I already had all the sort of stuff from work and all that, you know, lunch, water, whatever. And it wouldn't all fit in my bag. So it just so happened I also had a carrier bag which had the shoes in and all that. I had a drink in there or whatever. And I had to get my brother because I was only 17 at the time, and now I'm 18, but I was 17 at the time. And it was awkward as fuck because I had to get my brother to come down to buy me the games. And, oh, dear. And we're cycling home, and I'm literally, I want to say 30 seconds. Not even that, from, yeah, probably 20 seconds from my house. I'm coming down the street, and mine's like a turn off on the street. I'm coming down, I'm going one-handed, sort of one-handed, sort of not. I was going one-handed at the time, so that's why I kind of felt I was in the wrong at the time. I'm going one-handed at a decent speed because I'm keeping up with the flow of traffic behind me because I don't want to slow people down. And there's cars on either side of this road, bear in mind, there's like a few little gaps in the side. And I'm coming down, and there's cars right up behind me, and this woman, it's not because she's a woman driver, that's nothing to do with it, but it just happened she was a woman. And she had a pass plate on, so I kind of felt bad. But I'm coming down one-handed, but I'm controlled. I'm not swerving all over the place. And I'm coming down, and she stops. But she starts to pull in, so I kind of hesitate, and I just, you know, nothing happened. She stopped, so I thought nothing of it. I'm going a heck of a speed, I'm like literally 2 meters away from her. And the silly cunt, she starts pulling in front of me, and I'm thinking, the fuck? And she stopped, so I thought nothing of it. This was like a second time. I'm like 2 meters away. I look her dead in the eye. She looks me in the eye. Okay, you got a little bit sexual, you know? No, she was looking me straight in the eye, and I thought she's seen me, so I don't need to worry. So I kept on going. I'm literally like, as I said, 2 meters away. She pulls out straight in front of me. Me being in a bit of a predicament, I'm putting on the back brake because I was holding with my left hand, and my other hand was obviously holding the bag. And now I got weak wrists. I broke my wrist multiple times, and my sort of wrist gave way. So I'm sort of leaning forward now while slamming on the brakes, and just momentum caught me. I had to swerve out the way of the car, and I'm straight over the handlebars and roll it. My face, no lie, if it was like a second later, my face would have been straight between a car, and I probably would have hit the curb on the back of my head. I don't really remember it. I don't black out or anything, but fucking, I got went to hospital, suspected fracture. I didn't go straight away. Obviously, I gave it a bit of time, but I had a mad fucking bruise on my leg because I had my keys in my pocket and it squished them against my leg. And oh god, I had scratches and scrapes, blood all over. Not like pouring of blood. I just had like scrapes and there's, you know what I mean. Scrapes all over me, cuts and bruises. But my wrist was really killing me. So look, okay, wrist was killing me because of falling off my bike, mind. And I'm not a person that I'm not going to say I never fall. I've fell off my bike multiple times. I'm a bit of a clumsy cunt. I've broke both arms, fallen off my bike before. It's quite difficult. Not difficult riding a bike. I mean, it's quite difficult for me to somehow stay out of danger on the cunt. I don't know why. And this was a new bike, mind and all. Fucking mudguard snapped off. It was all over the... Yeah, as I was saying. And I go there. They said I've got a suspected fracture. And I'm thinking, how the fuck do you get a suspected fracture? Surely you've either got one or you don't. You know, surely you'd be able to fucking see the cunt. And if you can't see it, it's not fractured. But you know, I'm not a doctor or whatever, so it's up to them what they say. And they're like, yeah, you got a suspected fracture. Come in a couple of weeks' time to see if because there's a bone or something that doesn't show up until after a few weeks' time, and then it's more noticeable. So I came in 2 weeks later. They said it's completely fine. But at this point, I was still having problems. I've still got problems with my wrist. It never really, healed from the last time I broke my wrist. And I said, what do I do with it? And they just said, if you've been working with it, just keep on doing what you're doing. And I'm thinking, bruh, I've been lifting all this heavy shit at work with this wrist. It's probably not the best thing to do. And man's just told me to continue doing it. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? And then I'm being told at the same time I could have reported this to the police and got her to pay for the damage to my bike. Now I thought I was in the wrong because I was one-handed, but it turns out she was in the wrong because she pulled out in front of me on my side of the road. So I could have reported it, but I didn't because I thought I was in the wrong. So I got all this shit going around and I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake. And bear in mind, she didn't stop or anything. No, the bitch fucked off. No, I'm there. And the worst part is right outside the front of my local and all. Literally right outside the front of the local. So you got all the smokers and all the cunts at the pub fucking laughing their ass off and all that. And I'm just there, and she just fucking drove off. All my fucking bits of my bike on the fucking road, the slag. Let's just say I was pissed off. I was really pissed off. But yeah, it's a little story of one of my days riding home, I guess. If you enjoyed the video and the gameplay in the background, because I know you're watching that, if you enjoyed the gameplay in the background, feel free to leave a like for the gameplay or the commentary or whatever. All links will be in the description. And yeah, peace.
No, I was 2. Oh, time ran out. No, I was 2 of 140.